Hey, good evening, everybody, and welcome to Weeknight with Wonder Girls. I'm Mabel.
Hello, and I'm Cheryl. Hope everybody enjoy your week and look forward to the weekend ahead.
Yes, if you have heard about what we were chatting earlier on, we hope you have ignited your wanderlust to South Korea. If it did, please type SK in the comments to let us know. Please give us a like and share this live session. Remember to keep the engagement up because we have a prize to be won. We will share more details with you in a short while.
Okay, speaking about lucky winner, we would like to congratulate Paul Chen and Irene Tan, who had won themselves a sick water bottle each for being the two audiences who had the highest engagement in last week's broadcast.
Congratulations.
Congratulations to Paul and Irene. Meanwhile, allow me to share a little bit about ourselves. If you are new to Travel Wonder, we are a licensed online and offline travel company based in Singapore. We specialize in active holidays. Join us in the future if you are looking for cycling, hiking, or running holidays overseas. We are also good in bespoke travel. We can plan all sorts of vacations that you desire. For example, romantic getaways, rest and relaxation trips, or even family fun trips, according to your requirement. Our website is www.travel-wander.com www.travel-wonder.com. Remember to check us out when you are ready to travel.
This evening, we are happy to have Miss Nuri Kim from Gangwon Provincial Office to share more about her lovely province.
Before we bring Nuri on, tell us what comes to mind when we talk about South Korea. Share it in the comments. Is it about the Korean food, K-drama, Korean skincare, or oppa? Who is your favorite oppa? Tell us in the comment. Without further delay, please join us to welcome Nuri from Gangwon Provincial Office. Hello, Nuri.
Evening. Hi.
Hi, good evening.
Hi. Let me introduce myself a little bit to our audience tonight. My name is Nuri. Sounds like a Malay name, but actually I'm Korean. And I'm in charge of Gangwon Province, Korea. So just now I was really enjoying the conversation of Cheryl and Mabel, how they spent the holiday in Korea before. And also I'm very excited tonight to share the information about this destination to our audience, and so that they can plan for the next trip with the Travel Wonders tonight.
Thank you, Nuri. Today is Friday. Can you tell us how's your day been?
Actually, I'm stationed in Malaysia, and then we've been working since Wednesday to the office. So I just finished my work about 6 p.m. and I straight come to house to prepare this session. So I'm very excited. It's really an unforgettable Friday night. Never had this kind of event, so.
Oh, good. So now to our viewers, please continue to give us many likes, comment, and share the broadcast. Remember, we have a prize from South Korea to be given away. How do you win it? Mabel will share the details in a minute. If you have any questions to ask Nuri, feel free to ask them in the comment, and we will respond later during the Q&A session. Now I will take a back seat and enjoy Nuri's presentation. Over to you, Mabel.
Thank you, Cheryl. Okay, just to share with everybody, for all our active trips, you can get it on our website at www.travel-wonder.com. For our trips on South Korea, where you can find them is on our website, search under destination and look for South Korea. You'll be able to find all the runcations, cycling holidays, and hiking trips that we have planned. Please subscribe to our mailing list if you have not done so. And if you wish to receive all the active trip updates from us, we send out an e-newsletter every Friday. You'll be able to find all our past trips, photos, and videos on our social media platform on Facebook as well as YouTube. Okay, now for tonight's giveaway, we have it from our sponsor, Kundal. Just to introduce you this brand, Kundao is an affordable, premium, and eco-friendly personal care brand launched in 2016. Coincidentally, it's also the same year that Travel Wonder is established. Kundao pursues beauty from nature and apply the highest standard to all their products by combining various natural extracts using leading technology. Kundao aims to be an inseparable part of everybody's daily routine. And if you are interested to find out more, please visit their website at www.kundao.co.kr. Today, they are sponsoring a 500 ml bottle of shampoo in baby powder fragrance, their best seller. And so how to win this? All you need to do is, in 3 simple steps, share this video on Facebook and comment what you like to do in Gangwon. Remember to set your post to public. Hashtag I will meet Gangwon again and hashtag Travel Wonder SG. Okay, now it's time for me to bring on Nuri's presentation.
Okay, thank you. Once again, thanks to Mabel and Cheryl for having me this chance to meet our Singaporean audience tonight. And just now when Cheryl mentioned, like, when you think about Korea, what is the first thing in your mind? Like, what is the first keyword? Could be season, could be festival, or could be food, drama, or oppa, as Cheryl mentioned. So actually, Gangwon is the destination. You can see all these keywords together. But many of you will think that, okay, but where it is? I heard Gangnam before, but never heard Gangwon. Is it like somewhere in Seoul? So let me share the location information first before we go into more information in depth. So Gangwon location is in northeast in South Korea. So you can see Seoul is here and looks like a donut is the Gyeonggi province, and after that is the Gangwon-do. So it's really near to Seoul area. So a lot of like a Singaporean will fly and landing in the Incheon airport and travel to the Gangwon. This is the very like a normal the route. And also we are having information over here for our profile. And as you can see in the map, the portion is really, really large. This is the second largest province in Korea. And also we are having the 18 cities and counties inside. And our mascot, Pomi and Gomi, they are the white tigers and black bear. So they are the mascot, and which is the second generation of our Winter Olympic from the Pyeongchang. So just now, like I said, that there's a lot of keywords to describe Gangwon, but I would say that our major keyword should be nature first. We have ocean, we have mountains, and also we have a lake. So there's a lot of beautiful nature surrounding this province. And most importantly, 70% of this land is mountain. So you'll be able to go hiking anywhere in Gangwon. And together with this nature, we are having year-round festival and adventure experience, which is the favorite for Travel Wonders, the fan and audience. You can go cycling, or you can go running, you can go trekking. There's a lot of like events going on. And Gangwon is the one divided province in Korean Peninsula. So we have another half of Gangwon in the north area. So there's a lot of DMZ attractions too. And most importantly, it's the winter paradise because it's the most snowy region in South Korea. So you'll see a lot of chance to go skiing and experience the snow in the winter season. So these are the main keywords. So you already know like what is the important part in this region, but you want to know like, how long it takes from Seoul to travel to Gangwon. So here's the information. But before that, let me show you some like brief information to be familiar to our Singaporean audience. So we are having the total 18 cities over here. Oh, sorry. And city Chuncheon is our capital. And what is the most famous in Chuncheon? I think will be your first love, Nami Island, which is the shooting location for Winter Sonata. So Nami Island is actually in the Chuncheon, our capital in Gangwon. And another famous place will be Mount Seorak, which is also a very iconic place in Gangwon and sounds very familiar to Singaporean friends. It's located in Sokcho. So Sokcho is the city right next to the East Sea, so you can see the ocean from the peak of the Mount Seorak, which is very beautiful in any season, especially in the autumn time. And you can also go for the hiking, or even you can take the cable car to the peak as well. And Pyeongchang is the hosting city for the Winter Olympic in 2018. And not only Pyeongchang, we also had the two other cities as Gangneung and Jeongseon. So they are the hosting cities for this Olympics. So that's why it become more famous to the world as the winter destination. So these are the quite like a famous things and the cities in Gangwon. And how long it's going to take? If you are taking the coach, it will take about like 1.5 hours to Chuncheon from Seoul. And if you're going to the Sokcho, then it will be taking about 2 hours plus. So it's very accessible. And we also have the new expressway from Seoul to Yangyang. So it's shortening your travel time. So how about like a train? We also have ITX and KTX. ITX is the intercity express train. It only takes 1 hour from Seoul to Chuncheon. So a lot of people will take a very short gateway from Seoul, like as a day trip. And if you're going to the Pyeongchang or Gangneung, yeah, you can take the new KTX line. It was launched in 2018 December with the Olympics. So it's only taking about like 2 hours from Seoul to Gangneung. So you can also make a day trip to Gangneung. And how about airways? Of course, a lot of like people will fly and they're landing in Inche, but we also do have an international airport in Yangyang. So we are having the new flight to Taipei and Clarkfield and Fukuoka in second half this year. So Fly Gangwon is our local airline name. So firstly, let me go to the winter chapter first, because winter is always exciting for Singaporean, and there's a lot of things to do in Gangwon for the winter time. So in Gangwon, we are having 9 ski resorts. And do you see any like a familiar resort name to you? I think a lot of people went to Yongpyeong or Phoenix Park, Vivaldi. There's a lot like interesting ski resort in this region. And what you can do, of course, many people come here for half day or full day ski experience, or sometimes like stay over. And there's more and more demand on having a proper ski training, and also have some like other entertainment. So we provide the ski training in foreign language such as English or Chinese, so the foreigners can learn how to take a ski, everything. Then after that, in the nighttime, we also organize the gala dinner party to have fun and play the game, so you can like chill. And also in Vivaldi Park, we do have a snow sledding, which is called Snowy Land. So you can just take a boat down, like a bunch of people can take the one boat and sled down. It's really fun experience. And besides skiing, what you can do, we are famous with the Icefishing Festival. It's happening in many regions in Gangwon area, but the most famous place will be Hwacheon. But not only Hwacheon, we also have this festival in Inje, Pyeongchang, and Hongcheon as well. So you can catch the fish from the ice river using the fishing rod, or even you can do bare hand fishing. Wow, it's very thrilling experience, but actually it's really nice. And after that, you can bring your fish to the barbecue or sashimi station to cook for you. It's really nice in the winter time. So if you have like so much like outdoor activities, you want to warm yourself up. So Jjimjilbang is the Korean sauna, as many people know. And Chuncheon is the place we still have a jade mine. So we still have a mining business for the jade. So we have a Jjimjilbang made of the jade stones. So you can relax and have a nice energy diffused by the jade stone from the wall. So this is something you can try in winter time. So let's go to the major interest for everybody here, the adventure. As I mentioned, Gangwon is like full of the nature, so there's a lot of chance for the different adventure in different season. Okay, Sokcho Mount Seorak is like a third highest mountain in Korea. It's like a 1.7 meter high, and it's so beautiful. And it's a rocky mountain, and there's like 15 different courses for the hiking as well. And Haeparang Resort, yeah, it's the ski resort as you see just now. It's located in the Jeongseon. And not as just a ski resort, it's like full of the nature, especially the mountain. It's right next to the mountains, so it's really a nice chance to go for hiking or trekking in any season. But I really recommend to travel in the autumn time because it's connected to Untangodo Trail. Jeongseon used to be the city for the mine business. So over here, a lot of the miners transport the coal in the 80s era. But after we don't have this like a mining business anymore, we changed into the trekking trail. So it's just nice, and they have like a nice walk, and it's like a 1,100-meter high. So you can see a lot of beautiful mountain peaks from this trail. And if you're going to Inje in the winter time, I really recommend you to travel to Birch Forest. Over here, the birch forest is like standing really high up to the sky, and the body itself is already white of this tree. And together with the snow, it really like adds the character. And it's the most Instagrammy place. And Mabel went here, Cheorwon. We are having the DMZ International Peace Marathon. Of course, we do have many marathons in Korea, but this is like a very unique because it's happening in the DMZ site. So you can see the building behind the runners is the Labor Party building, and it was halfway demolished in the Korean War. So over here, you can run right next to this like ruin and feel the different vibe over here. And another like DMZ side, Yanggu, we are having the fourth underground tunnel. So inside this tunnel, you can take the monorail, comes with a transparent roof. So you can take a small mini monorail and go inside the tunnel and then learn about the history over here as well. And another marathon I want to recommend you to try in the autumn time. Chuncheon Chosunilbo Marathon is happening in every October, the last Sunday of October. So over here, the special point is maple, because it's happening in the middle of the autumn, so you can enjoy a beautiful maple leaves. At the same time, this course is surrounding the lake and rivers, so you'll see the beautiful blue lake and ocean anytime when you're running. And so far, the Cheorwon Marathon, we expect it to be happening on 13th of September this year, and Chuncheon Marathon will be on about like 25th of October, so you can take a note. And if you're the trekker, then I'll really recommend you to travel to East Coast and walk in the Haeparang Trail. So the name is a little bit interesting. Hae means the sun in the sky, and Parang means the blue color in Korean. So Haeparang Trail, you are able to walk the East Coast, enjoying the blue ocean and the sunrise. East Coast is really famous for the sunrise, so you can see a lot of Korean domestic will gather in the New Year's Eve, waiting for the new sunrise and making a wish. And for our cyclists, yes, we also have a cycle course about 200 kilometers from Samcheok all the way to Goseong, the DMZ site. It's really nice experience, and the most importantly, it's always right next to the ocean. So a lot like cyclists said that they'll never feel bored. It's always exciting me because you can like see the beautiful ocean always. And of course, during this like course, there's a lot of different attraction in the middle. So let me tell you one by one later. And as lockdown is getting longer, so a lot of people like spend time in the indoor. So we also have a lot of chance to watch the Korean drama more. So here are the latest like Korean drama shooting location in Gangwon. Who watched the Crash Landing on You? Anyone watch? I think a lot of people watch this drama because it's still like a hot trend now. So basically, it's the romance between the South Korea lady, a rich heiress, but she had a paragliding and accidentally she was swept by the tornado and landing in the North Korea and then met her lover. So the paragliding scene was taken in the Yeongwol Paragliding mountain. And the last year, the hit drama Hotel de Luna is the very fantasy-like like romantic comedy drama. And the last ending scene of episode 6 was taken in Donghae, Mangsang Beach. So I think a lot of people who watch this drama will remember this scene. And the actress, IU, also said that this is her favorite scene. So you can take a note. And let's travel back to 2016. I think this drama is still thrilling you. The goblin was taken in Gangneung Jjimjilbang waters. So please bring your flower and bring your partner to reenact this scene because really, really nice. And next place is now about drama, but it's the K-pop destination. Although you don't really listen or you don't follow the K-pop, I think you know this boy band because they are really famous. BTS, they had the album shooting in this bus stop here for their album, You Never Walk Alone. And they also have a music video shooting, so that's why it become famous. It's like a holy site for the BTS fans and even our K-pop fans. So you can also become BTS over here. So bring your friends and have a nice like a hipster picture here. And the next chapter I want to highlight is the wellness. Wellness is not just about being stable mentally and physically, but also talking about as a socially. So a lot of people suffer from the stress, like a lot of people like are tired of the life. So that's why many people are looking for the wellness destination. So here are the place you can take a peace, and also you can have some like healing your mind, and also you can bring back to your normal life with a better mindset. Yongpyeong Resort. Maybe you think that this is only the ski resort. I will say it's really no, because Yongpyeong Resort is the four-season resort, and it's located in the mountain Barangsan. And you can bring yourself to the peak of the mountain and place yoga, or you can even do the trekking in this forest. And Wonju, we are having Museum SAN. SAN is already meaning as the mountain in Korea. And this place really famous with the beautiful design architect because it's surrounded by the mountain over here. But also we are having the meditation hall, so you can join the nature sound meditation and discover yourself over here as well. It's becoming more popular these days. And the next place is not the just wellness facilities, but it's the temple. A lot of people like are asking about the temple stay. Isn't it like too boring? But actually it's not. I would say that this place is really just like a peaceful area. And Jeongseon was built in the 6th century. And over here, what you can do, you can take a walk in the 1 kilometer fir tree forest. And plus, you can also do some like a bracelet making. And also you can try to have a tea ceremony with the monk over here. And the next temple I want to introduce, Naksansa Temple. This temple was built in the 6th century. However, it took so many times having a fire accident. But every time we have a fire accident, it's bring back. We rebuild and then recover and everything. And over here, the biggest icon is the Kwanyin statue standing toward the ocean side, like embracing everybody. And as mentioned, this temple is famous for the tea ceremony with the monk. So the monk is giving you a tea together with the good information, good message. So this is the information for the wellness. And when you travel to Korea, I think the biggest like interest will be food. A lot of people love to try the Korean food, but not just a touristy style, like a normal food. I want to eat like a local, really like authentic, original flavor, like what Korean normally eat. So I would say the Gangwon is the destination. You can have the most authentic and very original and organic food. So let's go to the first menu I want to introduce. Dakgalbi. I think we also have a Dakgalbi restaurant in Singapore. And actually Dakgalbi's hometown is Chuncheon. So it's the stir-fried chicken with a spicy sauce and some vegetable. And over here we are having the Dakgalbi alley. So you can try so many like authentic and nice flavored Dakgalbi here. And Gangneung, maybe it's like a new city to you. So what is famous over here? Is famous with the tofu. So Chodang is name of the person who created this tofu in the 16th century. Actually, he was a politician. He was the minister of this region, but he found that the water from the East Sea is so clean and nice. So he used the water to create the tofu. And a lot of people said this is so delicious. They compliment a lot on this tofu flavor. So it become like a more famous and it's passed to the next generation even until now. So you can see the Chodang Tofu Village. There's a lot of restaurants selling the different tofu menu. And I believe like many Singaporeans love sundubu. So the sundubu, like the steamboat is really recommended. So only tofu? Not really. We also have a new invention as ice cream. So we have a gelato with this like Chodang tofu, and it become very viral. A lot of people will travel to Gangneung to try the Chodang tofu with this gelato. So if you are happen to be in the Gangneung, yeah, please make sure to try this. And what about the market? Yes, we also do have a lot of local market. So Gangneung Jungang Market is the oldest market in these cities. And the special like a menu over here, pancake. But it's not just a pancake. You can even choose the ice cream or mozzarella cheese on top. So it's really nice. And also another menu I want to recommend is fried fish cake croquette. And inside you can choose the filling as cream cheese or chili or even kimchi. So it's up to you. And a lot of people say it's so good. You need to try. So make sure you need to try. And Gangneung is a city of coffee as well. So you can see so many coffee shops toward the ocean side. So just relax and take a sip of coffee here and enjoying the sea breeze and ocean view. Just nice. And if you say, oh, I want to try very authentic Korean set meal, 한정식? Yes, it's the right place. 서지초가뜨, the name is a little bit difficult, but basically this restaurant is built on the 300 years old Korean house building. We renovate this building as a restaurant. And over here, they serve the most authentic Korean set meal made of the organic vegetable and other ingredients, even it's harvested by them. And if you can see over here, there's like a drink. It's the alcohol drink made of the azalea flower, which is their own recipe for many generations. So make sure you try. And the last menu I want to introduce, if you are in Korea, of course, you need to go for Chi-Maek, which is the fried chicken with a beer. So this pub is located right next to the ocean, like right next to the beach. So you can enjoy this fried chicken, and it comes with the fried octopus on top. So you can take 2 in 1. And of course comes with the beer. So you can just chillax and enjoy the drink and then fried chicken, octopus, and close the day. Oh, sorry, it's not the last menu. Okay, here are more menus. Okay, Sokcho is famous with the chewy steamed crab set, but just not only a steamed crab. After you eat the crab, you can even have a fried rice, and even you can have the ramen noodles with the crab broth. So it's just perfect to have everything at once. And make sure you try the fries in the Daepohang Harbor. Daepohang is the most iconic harbor in Sokcho town. So over here, you can try a lot like fries made with the fresh cod fish seafood. Especially the prawns fries is really one thing I really recommend you to try. So I hope I didn't make you hungry at this time. So yeah. So if you want to have more information about Gangwon, yeah, please follow our Facebook and Instagram channel. And that's the end of my presentation. Thank you for listening, and I will pass it to Mabel and Cheorwon.
Thank you, Nuri.
Thank you.
Thank you,
Okay,
Nuri.
now-
Wow, the
Thank you,
comments
thank
are
you.
so exciting that I have
Yes.
problem keeping up.
Oh, really?
Yes,
Yes.
Okay.
All right, let's look at the results of the poll first. While you are talking, we actually throw out some questions to the audience. So let's see the results. The first one is we asked how do they want to enjoy Gangwon. So they can either choose nature, festival adventure, DMZ, or winter fun. So the result is close to 80% of them say Gangwon nature. And the rest will choose winter fun.
Oh, okay, not bad.
Yeah.
Mm.
And then the question 2 is, when you flash the picture about the Jjimjilbang, yeah, we ask who want to learn how to tie that towel hat.
Oh, okay, it's very easy.
Yeah, 80% says yes, only 20% say no. Say no. So I wonder who is the 20%.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay, the third question is, active and nature holidays in Gangwon. Who is game? So that is almost a hands down.
Okay.
95% say yes. Of course, it's me. Last but not least, the last question. Food, Korean food. Who doesn't like Korean food? And there's only how many? 5%. Only 5% say no. The rest all will go for Korean food. Yeah, so that is the little survey we did while you are presenting.
Thank you.
Yeah, now let's look at the
Comments.
comments and the questions. Angeline has something to tell Mabel. She says that if you want to be a full-fledged Miss Korean, you must now start learning Korean. You want an oppa also? You want an oppa? You also have to learn Korean.
Angeline, will you be my Korean teacher then?
She will snatch the oppa with you.
Okay, then forget it. I will pay for a proper Korean teacher.
Athena says that she hasn't been to Korea for donkey years. I think it's time you should go back to Korea.
Yes.
Yeah, it has changed so much. And then now, after hearing what Nuri has presented, there's so much you can do in Korea, especially in Gangwon province.
Yep.
Siying asks, will she win an oppa if she is the highest engagement audience today? What's your advice, Mabel? Ask her to join Cheorwon Marathon.
Yeah, Cheorwon, you will have lots of oppa for you to pick as you run, okay?
Like a buffet, right?
Today, what you'll be winning is a bottle of our Kundar shampoo, okay? And apparently the shampoo fragrance is very popular. I'm sure if you win it and use it, the Korean oppas will be attracted to you, like bees to flowers.
Yeah. In fact, we actually have 2 oppa online now. I hope they are still there. Our guides, our lead, June and Mingho. Hello, 안녕하세요. Yeah. And then we have Jason. Jason says he wants to cycle in Korea and also to climb the mountains, especially Seorak and also the coffee street. Because Jason himself is a coffee connoisseur. He roasts his own coffee. So anything that's coffee, wow, he get very excited.
Really recommend, yeah.
Yes. Yeah, because the coffee culture in Korea is actually pretty huge. Yeah.
Especially Gangneung is the city we have the first generation barista of Korea. So you can see a lot of authentic and very long history barista bring their own recipe coffee. So I would say it's really one thing to try if you are in Gangwon.
Okay.
Adeline says it's time for her to collect more stamps on her passport.
Yes. Oh, I forgot to tell in the presentation. Yes.
What passport she's talking about is actually the cycling passport.
So for the cycling, you'll be having a different stamp in the different checkpoints. So a lot of people like to collect different stamp on the passport. Yeah, I forgot to mention in the presentation. Sorry.
That is okay. Those who have already been, all of us have our little passport. So we are just only waiting for when we can go back to fill up our stamps.
Yeah.
I think the autumn in Korea is really beautiful. It's in fact one of the best autumn scenery in the world.
Right.
Nuri, can you attest to that?
Yes, I can.
Yeah, you can do. In fact, we can do easy walks. Like we have some itineraries that are called active funds. Those itinerary actually includes a lot of easy walks around beautiful national parks and gardens in Korea. And then this will usually happens in autumn or in spring, where you'll see a lot of colors during these 2 seasons.
Right.
Yeah. Angeline wants to do paragliding in that purple suit.
Yeah.
You want to be the actress in the Crash Landing on You.
Yes.
She hopes that when she landed, there's been there waiting for her.
I reckon she's more into the purple suit.
Yeah,
You know,
okay.
purple is her favorite color. And yes, Robin, let's go back there cycling, yeah, especially autumn. If everything really goes on well, we hope we are able to move the autumn cycling itinerary in October. That itinerary is really suitable for beginners. If you have never tried cycling overseas before, Korean autumn cycling itinerary is a must for you to try because you will truly enjoy it. I'll let Mabel share more about her experience, why I say so.
Yeah. So the last 2 years back when we were there, I brought a group over, and majority of them are first time cycling overseas. 99% of the time we are cycling on dedicated bike path. So it's really very carefree cycling, and as we cycle into the countryside, you hardly see anybody around you as you cycle along, and the scenery is just too beautiful. You know, the autumn colors is so vibrant. It's like you have to see it for yourself, because in photos we managed to capture it, but when you see it in person, you'll be like, wow. We have Adeline with us, and throughout the entire 6 days, she keeps saying like, wow, so scenic, so scenic. I remember Joanna was like telling her, is there any other things, you know, that you can say to describe the scenery? It's really like when we cycle out into the countryside, even in the city, because we started from Incheon, then we cycle into Seoul and all that. But because we're on the bike path, it's not very crowded, and you really enjoy undisrupted cycling for 50 to 60 kilometers on average a day. And we have multiple stops along the way. So we have warm water, we have snack breaks, and then we enjoy the very authentic local Korean cuisine, because we don't go to those big restaurants. It's really those side restaurants that the locals go, and it's such an enjoyable experience. All of them until now are still raving about it. I have been posting some throwback photos on my Instagram, on my Facebook, and then all of them will be like, yeah, when can we go back again? You know? Yeah, it's really unforgettable. And this is a trip that you have to try if it's your first time cycling overseas, or even if you have been cycling overseas, but you really want, you know, to enjoy that kind of leisure cycling, right? Then our autumn cycling is definitely a trip that you should not miss.
Right.
I just let out a laugh because Adeline just typed so scenic.
So scenic.
Yeah. Apple says she loves temple stay. I agree with her. I also really enjoy the temple stay in Korea. Nuri, would you share with us what's the special thing about temple stay in Korea? Maybe add on to what you have just mentioned during the presentation.
Okay. First of all, most of the temples in Korea, especially in Gangwon, they have a really like a long history. Like it was built in the 5th to 6th century. So it's really like memorable that we still keep the temples for that so many decades, so many centuries. And I would say that our Buddhism culture is also very well kept. They're very like authentic style. So the monks also have very like good understanding about like people's like a mind and everything. So giving the good message. And at the same time, we also have the program for the foreigners, so they can also like understand the monk message very interestingly and easily. And also like it's learning like yourself, like you need to like discover yourself, like really like disconnect you from the like an urban like a stressful life. So there's a like a program that you can really like put yourself in the nature, like a forest as you see in the presentation, like a tree forest, and even you learn how to appreciate the food you have given. This kind of thing is something that you need to try. Like you maybe take it as for granted for a long time, but actually it's something you need to appreciate. So this is like how you can discover yourself and then bring back the value to your life. So this is something I would say. I'm sorry. So this is something that you need to try if you happen to in Gangwon for temple stay. Sorry, we are having some like gunshot out there.
So Sabrina asked, does the monk speak English at the temple stay?
Yeah, some monks speak so, or some we have a translator. Especially Buddhist culture, they use a different terms, although it's a Korean, but they have academic terms. So we also do have the professional translator to give the message in the perfect way.
Yes, otherwise we can always rely on our cycling lead or our hiking lead or even our guide. Yeah, because they will become our middleman to do the translation.
Don't worry, the travel wonders always prepare the middleman to stand by. So You'll not have a communication barrier during your stay. Yeah, don't worry.
Definitely. Yeah. Yeah. And temple food is delicious, which I agree. I fully agree with Angeline. That's what she commented.
Actually, a lot of people said that it's a vegetarian meal. Like maybe it's just grain only, but actually when they try, it's surprisingly delicious. And we need to clear the whole bowl. Many people said how to clear, but actually when we discover themselves, they already clear the bowl, 100%.
Yes. Yes, I agree with you. When we are staying in the temple stay, so we said, okay, tonight we're gonna have vegetarian meal. Wow, everybody, the face was like sullen because it's like after a hard days of riding, right? Why you're going to feed me vegetables only? But wow, you can see during the meal, right? Everybody will go back for second helping or even third helping because it's really, really delicious.
And there's a really wide range of variety that they have. You know, there's I didn't realize that vegetarian can have so many options. It's only when the temple stay, and it's so freshly prepared, and it makes you very mindful. You know, just to take what you can finish first, before you're going for the second round. So like, it makes you very mindful of not wasting food as you go for your dinner.
Right.
Yeah, true. And then also not only just the temple food that you can go for second helping or third helping on throughout the trips, right? We actually really feed you more than you can burn your calories. That's what William says on our trip, right? There's always extra add on with food, whether it's food or sometimes when we feels like it, when we felt that you deserve a drink tonight, we're throwing some soju.
So very happening trips throughout
Very
the
happening,
journey.
very happening. Yeah.
Okay.
So yes. So Angeline says that during her yoga stay, during her temple stay, right, the yoga stretch is a little bit of challenging. That why I agree with her. I think both of us cannot stretch.
That can be very subjective, right?
Yes.
It's still an interesting and fun experience. Just everybody doing at the same time, and then at the same time you are like silently laughing at one another because you're all in the funny positions, and then you hear a bit like here and there, and then suddenly when we do I think the lying down pose, I remember once I heard somebody snoring.
Okay. Well, it's all about experience. It's not just making a perfection. So
yes, it's really all about experiences, and these experiences actually are good memories and happy memory that you bring back that last a long, long time.
Right.
Yeah. Okay, Angeline has a question here. Probably Nuri, you can help us to answer.
Right.
Angeline asks, what is the ideal duration for wellness trip? And how a typical itinerary will be like?
Okay, the wellness, it can be for like 2 or 3 days, but depending on the facilities. So some people spend about a 2 days program, and especially some wellness attractions is giving you how to have a good sleep. This kind of thing will need you to stay at least 2 nights. So it's checking your the sleeping habit, your body, everything. So it's also taking about 2 days. Or some attractions or Helium Summer. It's not in the presentation, but this kind of facilities, I would say maybe 1 night, 2 days program as the trekking and the yoga to refresh your mindset. This is something I can do. And what's the second question just now?
What
the typical
itinerary will be like?
Yes, so as I mentioned, more a trekking yoga, and plus also some a sleeping habit checking, or some place teaching you how to control your diet. It's not about you're reducing the weight, but it's teaching you how to take a proper meal with a good ingredient. This kind of thing is very important to understand as well. Although you are having a just normal life rather than the wellness only. So this is something that you can bring back to your normal life after the wellness attraction. So I would say this kind of program is available, and it could be the itinerary when you design for yourself.
Okay. So next one is for Mabel. Our boss asking, our Chiang Rai lead is asking, which month is good to go for autumn season, and whether being our cycling lead in Chiang Rai, will he get any discount?
Jason, you go Thailand, but you brought a Singapore trade along with it. for discount. The best time to go for cycling first to get the autumn colors would be from late October crossing over to early November. Yeah, that would be where you will be able to see the most vibrant autumn colors when you're over there. Discount wise, you text me, okay? We discuss it offline.
Yeah, please PM Mabel. You'll bring this
Yeah.
offline. Yeah. Colleen, if you are still online here when the whole COVID situation is over and we are good to meet, let's go cycling together. It's time you warm up your engine, then you can really enjoy your autumn cycling or your Korean cycling when you are back with us. Yeah.
I'll give you free refresher course, Colleen. After COVID.
Here we have a very interesting comment from Robin. He says that Korean hospital is awesome and efficient.
Okay. Question or compliment? Okay.
It's a compliment. It's a compliment. Because I was with him, and then two of us was like, wow. Everywhere we go, we are like, wow, wow, wow.
Wow.
Yeah. Even down to the security guard of the hospital, they are awesome. Can you imagine that the other time when we were there, we happened to have to visit the hospital for a period of time. It actually took us, we actually stayed in the hospital for 2 hours while waiting to get some of the things done. So we have this security officer who cannot communicate with us in English. We cannot communicate with him in Korean.
Okay.
But by using translator app, we actually had a good 2 hours conversation.
Wow.
Amazing, right?
Yeah.
Amazing. Yeah. And then at the end of when we are about to go, right, he became our like bodyguard, bringing us to different counters, because in the hospital you have to like payment, you have to go one counter, collecting your reports another counter, then collecting your medication is another counter. So he brings us to every counter, and then we actually bypass. We don't even have to queue. Yeah. So that is really awesome. Really, really very, very good experience we have. Okay, so that is about all. Anything else that I missed?
Any other questions?
Yes, any more questions? You can still put in some more questions
Yeah.
for us. No?
Nobody question about food?
I think food, no questions at all. After looking at your picture, everybody is drooling.
I hope I didn't make them too hungry at this hour.
Supper after all your food pictures.
Okay.
Yeah. So okay.
I can.
Yeah. Sorry, Nuri.
Sorry.
Please continue.
No. It's okay. I'm watching the comment, and then Robin said sleeping. I like. Yes. Actually, it's not just like giving your sleeping experience only, but actually it's teaching you how to have a good sleep, like really like a checking sleep habit. It's very important.
Yeah, actually that's very, very true, because even though we get like 8 hours of sleep every night, of these 8 hours, not the full 8 hours is a good deep sleep, which is what your body needs to know to replenish from the day and all that.
Yes.
Yeah.
Quality sleep. What we need is quality sleep.
Yeah.
Correct.
Very important.
Yeah. Okay, I think we got all covered. Back to you, Mabel.
Okay, so I'll go through a few more slides with everybody. Just a recap again on where to find all our trips on South Korea. You can go to our website at www.travel-wonder.com. Search under Destination South Korea. You'll be able to find all our cycling holidays, hiking holidays, as well as our runcations there. Today's sponsor for our free gift for our giveaway is Kundao, who is an all-natural personal daily care brand that invent nature-inspired beauty by combining various natural extracts using latest technology. You may visit Kundao's website for more information at www.kundao.co.kr. So they are giving away this 500 ml shampoo in baby powder fragrance, one of their best sellers. To win it, it's just 3 simple steps. Share this video on Facebook and comment what you want to do in Gangwon. Remember to set your post to public. hashtag I will meet Gangwon again, and hashtag Travel Wonder SG. We have an extra bonus for everybody. Be the first 10% to send us a WhatsApp at +65 8714 3321 to reserve a gift from Gangwon. Redeemable when you book your next vacation to South Korea, which includes Gangwon. So how do you redeem this gift? Just WhatsApp to us your name, your email, and code Gangwon. Remember, the number is 8714 3321. This gift will be reserved for the first 10% who WhatsApp us. Next Wednesday at 3:30 p.m. on our Facebook Live, we have Vanessa from Guide Singapore to come on board to share about the amazing work they do for their beneficiaries. So it's next Wednesday, 3:30 p.m. on our Midweek Chatter with Wonder Girls. Next Friday at 9:30 p.m. on Facebook Live, we have Mr. Ryan Kim from Jeju Tourism Organization to come on board to share about this beautiful island of South Korea. Our presenter is Mr. Ryan Kim from Jeju Tourism Organization, and it's next week at 9:30 p.m. Before we go, we have these merchandises on sale at the moment. We have our active arm sleeve that is going at $10 now, and our anti-slip cycling socks going at $8, as well as our cycling cap now selling at $10. So if you're interested to purchase any of these items or to find out more about these items, you may go to our website at www.travel-wonder.com, search under Outdoor Couture. You'll be able to find out more information. And if you are interested to purchase, just drop us a text at 8714-3321 to let us know which item is it. Is it the cycling cap, the anti-slip hiking socks, or the active arm sleeve? We are giving away free delivery for Singapore purchase. Today's presentation is in partnership with Gangwon Province as well as I Love Korea. Thank you so much for tuning in to tonight's presentation. Thank you everybody for spending your Friday night with us.
Thank you. Hope you enjoyed the presentation. Good night.
Enjoy the weekend.
Yeah, just feel free to put them in the comments and we'll get back to you at the end. Yeah. Okay, good night everybody.
Bye-bye.